You asked me about Caitlin. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that that player set it.
Okay.
It's over. We are screwed.
So if Kelsey Plum set that record in 4 years, well, Caitlin should have broke that record in 4 years.
That you are so not. Oh God. False.
But because there's a COVID year and then there's another year, you know what I mean?
No.
So she's already had an extra year to break that record. So is it truly a broken record?
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Yeah, that'll go in the record books as Caitlin Clark is the all-time, whatever it is. I don't even know what the number is, but that's the way it'll be.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Right now probably takes about 40 shots a game.
False.
Simple research disproves that lie that Cheryl Swoops is talking about. But you know the hate is strong with this one when you got to make a lie that is so easily debunkable. But let's get into the real reason why Caitlin Clark and Angel Resse are tremendous in the godsend for the WNBA. The WNBA needs to get their head out of their ass, especially the WNBA players that hate on Caitlin Clark. But I want to talk about why Caitlin Clark and Angel Resse are a godsend to this WNBA league, if we want to call it a league, because the way they just have their head so far up their own ass that they don't realize that these females would bring tremendous amount of popularity, viewership, marketing, and a hell of a lot of advertisement that would bring a whole lot of revenue for your league. Just look at the South Carolina game. One of somebody in a recent video that I made commented and told me I should have put this in the last video. Kudos to you, my friend, for bringing that up, because I did some research on it, and goddamn, it broke records, and it had that many viewership since 2019. 18.9 with a peak point at 24 million. That's astonishing. That Caitlin Clark can bring that many eyes into your living room to watch her play. This girl is fantastic, and when you have Caitlin Clark and Angel Resse, I want them to be in the WNBA because you need rivalries between two players, because that will even bring in more viewers, that would bring in more excitement, more people will watch, more people will be engaged, you will get more support, people will start buying paraphernalia, especially if you're marketing the rivalry between Angel Resse and Caitlin Clark, because they had some tremendous battles. There's nothing wrong with rivalries. It actually enhances the sport to a degree, which it adds more excitement. You want to get up for these games. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird took the NBA to sky heights. You got rivalries between Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. Yeah, the young apprentice learning from the master with Michael Jordan. In the modern NBA, you could even say LeBron James and Steph Curry have a rivalry. They both got won four rings each in the same decade. So rivalries are tremendous, and I like the fact that these two have something against each other when they play. It's very refreshing, and it's just a breath of fresh air that just have it in women's sports. Because look, I'm not trying to beat down on the WNBA, but they're pretty stupid if you don't realize how special these two females are. Now, obviously, anything could happen. I know there's going to be detractors say, well, how do you know? I hope you keep that same energy when they look. I'm rooting for these girls, and I'm going to keep rooting for them, and I want their rivalry to continue throughout the years, because women's sports need this. You need to have a villain and a hero. You need to have the back and forth. You need some trash talking. It adds to the excitement. You know, I'm not saying you got to be Muhammad Ali, but it wouldn't be a bad thing for these two to go at each other's necks when they got a marquee game. Just take these two females, right, WNBA, and see what it does. Don't put them in a box and try to confine them to your belief. And I'm talking about the WNBA players, because you'll never get anywhere with that. Celebrate them. Show why people should watch your league with these two at the head. Don't be stupid, WNBA. Please don't be stupid.